Why did the Buddha say life is suffering? Isn't it rather pessimistic? Couldn't we often find a good side of things? Of course, we can find many good sides of things. That's why we first of these four thoughts is precious human life. But when you say, or when Buddha says life is suffering, it is actually the first line of four statements. There is suffering, there's causes of suffering, there is solution, the cessation, and there is a path to the cessation or the solution. So this four is a complete statement. So there is suffering. I think everybody has to accept this. There is problems. There is lots of problems in life. There's lots of suffering. There's lots of pain. There's lots of difficulties in the world. And we have to understand, what are these problems? What are these sufferings? What are these? Because if you have to solve a problem, you have to understand the problem. If you don't understand the problem, there is no way to solve it, or no way to find the solution to it. So therefore, if you say there is no problem, there is no suffering, there is no problem, that's not a solution. That's just denial, because there is problem. But when you understand that there is suffering, then you have to find out. And Buddha said there is causes. It's not just there is suffering. It's the causes, there are sufferings. There are lots of different causes. And these causes we have to know, because we have to work on these causes. Unless we understand the causes, then there is no way of finding the solution. So the second thing that Buddha says, there are causes of this suffering. And this is the most important thing, the causes, because if we have to find a solution to these problems, then we have to find the causes. And because we can find the causes, and there are causes, so the causes, if there are some causes, that must be, dealt with. There must be some way to get rid of these causes, and that's the solution. So there is solution, there is cessation. Cessation of suffering is there. So this is what Buddha's message is. Is not pessimistic, but the most, most positive, because he says there is a solution to all these sufferings. Not just a little bit lighten these sufferings, but completely eradicate the suffering, completely get rid of suffering. So it's not pessimistic, but totally opposite to the pessimistic. So therefore, now he teaches us what are those ways or means or methods or path to the solution, to the cessation of suffering. So therefore, this is Buddhism. This is the Buddhist path. There is a problem, that there is lots of suffering, pain, problem, because there are lots of causes for this suffering and pain. And these causes can be eliminated, and therefore can have complete free from suffering. So every being can be free and can be completely free of these sufferings. And in order to do that, anybody, all of us, can train ourselves on this path, on the ways, on different methods. And if we can do that, then there's a solution. So that's the whole understanding.